Hmm. Plain screen. So few days back, I came across a psychological phenomena called sensory modality dominance, and it simply means that one of our sense organ is primarily dominant enough to suppress other sense organ to some extent. So, and I basically believe that generally this sense organ is our eyes. And a experiment was also conducted in which first a video was shown to some people, and there were these visual scenes and conversation, all of that. And after that, the same video was shown again to those people, and this time they were said to close their eye. And surprisingly, everyone heard a background music which they missed to hear or recognize in the first video. So that is the reason nowadays you can see these technological advancements mainly focused on visions and visuals. So these schools evolving into smart classrooms and projectors being used everywhere. So these things basically improves the efficiency and helps in a faster learning and enhances our grasping power. But again, as you all know, that everything has its own positive impact and its own negative impact as well. So as far as I have seen, not only in YouTube, but in majority of social media platforms, just to make things, everyone just tries to make things look attractive, provide catchy visuals, mesmerizing scenes, and they will put on some pumping background music, and these things are done to grasp temporary attraction from people, and the result of this is that the message that was to be actually conveyed is not being conveyed correctly and completely. No, the audience are just left floating on the upper layer, and then they just swipe or scroll over to another video or reel. And so these things only give temporary adrenaline rush. And let us, for example, consider a very genuine video which is providing a message on hard work, or say discipline, friendship, family, emotions, reality, relations, or say reality of life. So people will come across this message again due to those visuals, and that music. They will have a temporary adrenaline rush, and they will try to follow these things quite for a period of time. And again, as we all know, that reality is far more different from any video or reel, so they will not be provided with the expected result, more importantly in that short timeline which is being depicted in any video or reel. So after a period of time again they will feel sad, depressed, and they will feel that everything is just a myth, and in reality you have to just run after money, you have to earn money, you have to just compete with everyone, take revenge, lead life like in a running race, and then die one day. So I don't want that. What I want is that people would hear my voice and my words carefully, with focus, patiently, and I hope it will help them to provide a better realization, a better perspective, and make them think in a much better way. So now I'm not saying that till now you have been thinking the wrong way, or after listening me you will be stuck, you will be thinking in the right way, or you will be on the correct path. So basically, yeah, now why do we all see biopics? We read books of successful people, and we analyze the success or failure of big companies and businesses. Why do we do that? Simply to get a new, better idea, a much more vast and balanced perspective, to learn from their mistake and not commit the same mistake. So to get a better vision. So that is the purpose. Again, I am not here to give everyone's answer, and it is not even possible, because as we all know that everyone's life, everyone's present moment, their atmosphere, their environment is completely unique and different. Everyone has a different situation in their life. Everyone have their own set of karma. Everyone is in their own karmic cycle, and everyone is provided with different resources, right? And by resources I mean everything from the house in which they are born, and are we blessed with parents or not, and all the luxuries and comforts, the gadgets, phone, laptop, vehicle, and other things, many more things. So everyone's different in all the aspects. So what I'm trying is, with my perspective, if I could try and ignite a new, much more balanced, sensible approach, a new perspective, or say, who knows, somebody can get a different idea, a much more deeper realization. So basically, these fast paced contents only provide temporary pleasure and entertainment. They only satisfy our dopamine trigger. So, for example, say if you would try to remember that before 10 days and this very time, which video or reel did you saw? So, most of us will not be able to remember. So, these things only consume our priceless and irrecoverable time and energy. So, what I want to create is something which will help people realize, help people with a new perspective, much more balanced and sensible approach. And obviously, if you will realize about life, you will enjoy living life and get a sense of satisfaction. And happiness and success are on the line. So, the main motive of this channel, my videos and content, is not to just feel good, not to satisfy your addiction, not to satisfy your dopamine craving, rather, a cause to try and bring a good change in mine, yours, and everyone's life.